I can't even explain this feeling. Lance Armstrong. Man, feels good to finally knock this guy off his high horse. It has been a long journey for us bringing this guy down. It's kind of been our own Tour de France in a way, but we didn't use any illegal substances, so it's a little bit more impressive actually. Yeah, it is true that he never tested positive, but you know, we didn't let that stop us. Just a bump in the pavement, just a little incline, some gravel. Yeah, we don't have to continue with the analogy. But this case was special, you know. We had to get kind of creative. We used the what we call the "I'm not poking you" technique. You know that children's game where you're like poking your sister, but you're not actually poking her, you're just getting like a centimeter away, and you just keep saying, "I'm not poking you, I'm not poking you." You just do this in her face for a while until she freaks out. So in our case, we just kind of did a similar thing with Lance, where we just kept accusing him for about 10 years until he finally just kind of threw his hands up and gave up. The real beauty of this technique is that you will actually win. Because they can't, you know, be poked forever. So whether they did it or not, you'll get them. You'll get them. And that's what we did. Look, but you know, when it comes down to it, this is really just about the children. What we really want to tell children is that hard work, dedication, sacrifice, commitment to just doing what you believe in, that stuff is really important. But what really makes you successful is drugs. So the lesson is to not try. Just don't use drugs. Don't use drugs is what we're saying. Okay, look at it this way. Picture a small child with cancer who's already having a tough time with life, and he sees this guy who overcomes 3 different types of cancer or whatever, goes on to win one of the most difficult physical challenges on the planet, 7 times or whatever. And this kid is being inspired by this guy. But that guy may or may have not done drugs. I mean, do you really want that kid getting hope from someone like that? Well, we don't, and it's our mission to bring people like that down. That's our whole job. Our next project is Usain Bolt. Like Lance, we don't have any actual hard evidence against him, other than him being the fastest human being that ever existed, so, what are the chances of that? So what we're thinking is that we're just going to kind of throw an accusation out there, get the ball rolling a little bit and see what happens. Yeah, I mean, we're hoping it'll turn out as well as this one did. I haven't actually looked online yet, but I think everybody's pretty happy with the result of all this. I think America's glad to know that their tax dollars are going towards a good cause like this. We've spent, years and years and millions of dollars to make sure this happened. So yeah, we want to thank the American people. It's a big win, obviously. Feels good. Yeah, really does. I think George Carlin said it best, and I just want to make sure I'm getting this quote correct. Fuck Lance Armstrong.